This garlic bread is made from the most expensive garlic powder I could find. This garlic bread is made from the cheapest garlic powder I could find. Is there a difference? One of these garlic powders is better than the other, and I wanted to find out which one. So I bought all of the garlic powders I can find. Do expensive seasonings matter? Are you making your food worse by not using the best, or is the absolute cheapest okay? Can you really tell the difference? So let's try them. Okay, so I have all of the garlic powders here arranged in price until the end. This one's actually the one that's just been in my seasoning drawer. So I kind of wanted to rate the difference between the quality that we have here. You know, do we need the expensive garlic powder? I always just buy this big bulk one because I like to save the money. But am I doing my food a disservice by not buying the most expensive? Now, I ranked these in price according to price per ounce. So I'm gonna kind of go through that right now. The Lowry's garlic powder is 68 cents an ounce. The Badai, 88 cents an ounce. McCormick, $1.78 an ounce. Simply Organic, $2.43 an ounce. The Single Origin by Simply Organic, $3.25 an ounce. The Morton & Bassett is $3.40 an ounce. And the McCormick Gourmet is $4.43 an ounce. I have a few of these. Oh, I had these switched. The McCormick Gourmet is this one here, $4.43 an ounce. I'm gonna start with the one that I have in my pantry. Now I have a quarter of a teaspoon. I don't think I'm gonna eat a quarter of a teaspoon every single time. I'm just gonna grab a tiny little scooper of it. That's it, throw it on a spoon. This still might be too much. Yeah, that's too much. Okay. I mean, that is sharp, so it's super spicy, more than I expected. You know, it has like that kind of like fresh garlic kick. It's far more than I really expected it to be. So we're gonna be comparing this, which is old, not old, but which is older, it's been sitting in the pantry for a while, to some fresher ones and see if there's a difference. So I'm gonna start with the cheapest one here. So that smells like garlic. I'm gonna get a little scoop of it. Wow, right off the bat. This one, the Lowry, doesn't have nearly the same kick as the Badai one did. A barely noticeable garlic taste. It's there, but it truly doesn't have a whole lot of garlic flavor to it. It's half the amount of kick, and it's actually kind of like a bitter taste. This one's shocking. If I were to rank this one versus my old one here, I'm gonna say like the old one wins. This Badai wins over the Lowry. Not good. So now we're gonna really get to see if freshness plays like a huge role. So this is the same stuff, just in a brand new container. This one smells a little bit more like garlic. We'll get a little bit of a... So this one definitely has the kick, but it's weird that this one actually, the older one, had a little bit more of that like garlic kick. Maybe the intensity was just because it was like the very first bite, but the Badai still had a lot of flavor. So this one's pretty good. We're gonna be able to move through these really quick. So next up is the McCormick garlic powder. McCormick is called the Taste You Can Trust. Let's see. So this one smells very much like garlic, way more of the garlic smell. The McCormick is actually double the price of the Badai. So for double the price, we should have double the flavor, right? Man, that is strong. That is really strong. Wow. Big kick, big strong garlic flavor. Yeah, I mean, this definitely has more flavor. So we are kind of like, man, if this trend keeps going, we're gonna see that maybe price does make a difference. So this is the Simply Organic. I have a lot of the other Simply Organic seasonings. This one has a milder smell, but definitely has a garlic smell. Looks to be a little finer than the rest of them, but it's definitely more mild tasting. Ooh, that garlic after kick. Ooh, this one is strong. It's funny, I know I just said it was more mild tasting and then immediately went into it was strong, but it's definitely stronger, but like the flavor was almost lacking. It's just like it had like that garlic burn to it, but the flavor wasn't nearly as good as the McCormick. This is harder to rank than I anticipated. The only one that I think that was like truly not good was the Lowry. The Lowry was very weak, but these have all been pretty good. Let's keep moving. We're gonna rank through these really quick. This is the Single Origin Simply Organic. Kind of excited to try this. This is like it's like a fancy jar, you know? This one smells a little less garlicky. Actually, very little garlic smell out of this. Almost no garlic smell. Actually kind of bitter. I don't like, this is my least favorite one. Least favorite at all. Garlic taste was kind of there. It's a real bad aftertaste. This one is the worst by far so far. And I know, yeah, worst by far. Very odd. Okay, keep moving forward. Morton and Bassett. Ooh, strong garlic smell. This one smells like an Italian restaurant, like a pizza shop. Ooh, I'm excited to see how that comes out. I'm hoping my stomach is okay after all of this garlic. Okay, here we go. Strong garlic burn, strong garlic taste, pretty good. No odd flavors. The Morton and Bassett one is going to be ranked at the top right now. So we are kind of slowly veering towards the more expensive is going to be a little bit better. It's not dramatic, I'll be honest. It's not like a huge difference. Okay, so now the most expensive, McCormick organic garlic. This one oddly is also like the whitest out of all of them. The most expensive coming in at $4.43 an ounce. That's wild. That is wildly expensive compared to the other ones. Wow. $4.43 an ounce though. This is good. So the most garlic burn by far. There's nothing overpowering. It is good. I don't know what they're doing different, but it is definitely, it's a rich flavor. It's deep. That's a fresh garlic taste. So the most expensive is the best. We did have some variation because I will say like these bottom three all kind of tasted about the same. And then there was like this middle one that wasn't that great. The cheapest was the worst. So what we're gonna do to try these out is we're gonna make 3 garlic breads. We're gonna make one with the worst, the oldest, and the best, the most expensive, which ended up being the cheapest and the most expensive. And then we're gonna see if Monica can tell the difference. It's only gonna take about 10 minutes to make. So before that, let me tell you about today's sponsor. Walker is now 10 years old. I've had this guy ever since he was a little pup, since he was handheld. He's also being a little camera shy today. That's okay. Monica and I started noticing Walker's age a little bit more. We always felt like we were giving him the best food possible, but as my diet started to get healthier, I wanted to figure out if his could too. And that's when I found out about the farmer's dog. Walker's been eating fresh, human-grade, real food from the farmer's dog for the last few months, and I personally couldn't be happier. It's been wild to see all of the little changes. For years, Walker has always been a picky eater. He used to sit and wait for us to stand and watch him eat. And he would constantly stop to check to make sure that we were watching him. He would always make sure that he got little extra treats and toppings on his food before he would finish the whole bowl. But not anymore. This dog is excited over food time, and that couldn't make me any happier. He's also been playing a little more lately, and honestly, he's been a little perkier. Not right now, but that's okay. Honestly, with his reaction and how happy he's been, I can't imagine going back to kibble after this. The farmer's dog makes it super easy to get Walker good, fresh food. With easy deliveries, personalized feeding guide, storage container, tote bag for travel, which we've already used going down to Monica's parents', and 24/7 customer support. So gang, this is more than just dog food. This is taking care of the ones that we love the most. Get 50% off your first box of freshly made, healthy dog food using my link. Plus, you get free shipping and 24/7 customer support. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. So thanks again to the Farmer's Dog for sponsoring today's video and for getting this guy to really enjoy meal times again. Yeah, don't you, huh? Yeah, good boy. You're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Okay, we're back. Let's make some garlic bread. This is gonna be really simple. We're gonna take a 1/3 cup of butter, mix that in with 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, a teaspoon of parsley, and a pinch of salt. I'm just gonna whip that together, and you can see this comes out like a really nice, thick, spreadable garlic spread. It is unbelievable. Now I'm gonna make each one of these, put them in a separate bowl. I'm gonna slice up a large Italian loaf. We're just gonna use half of this. We're gonna put the most expensive one in the middle, so that way we remember. The old one on the end, and then the cheapest one on the other end, and I'm gonna use a toothpick. Toss it in the toaster oven for about 6 minutes. That's all you need. Okay, baby, are you ready for some garlic bread?
I am.
Okay, we're gonna taste them all, and then we'll go into the ranking.
Okay.
So go ahead and choose your bread, and there we go. Cheers. It's pretty good garlic bread.
It's good.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold your thoughts.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Got it.
Okay. This is riveting. Okay. Now for the final one. Okay. Cheers.
Take this side.
Okay. Give your what did you think they tasted like?
Okay. They all tasted pretty much the same, like garlic bread. Kind of had that like buttery, garlicky flavor. They're all really good. I did like taste closely and tried to find subtle differences. I don't know like how truthful these subtle differences are, but I could say that this one had like a very good, like intense. It was very flavorful. This one I felt like had a little bit more of like an authentic garlic taste.
Okay.
Yeah, like more of the garlic stood out. And maybe this one I felt like was pretty like very similar.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but they all were very close.
Which one do you think was the best?
I mean, I really liked this middle one. I don't
The middle
know.
one was
I
the
don't
best.
really know why.
Okay.
But
So
that one,
that's okay. That's really funny. How would you rank them in order?
I mean, God, they were really close.
I mean, this is an important rank, even if they're very close. If you just happen to rank them in the correct order, that would be really funny.
Okay, can I just need two more
Yeah,
bites?
go ahead. Go bite.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that's so funny.
I don't really know why, but this one I liked a little bit better than that one.
Yeah. So, unbelievable. So, when you're buying your spices, does quality and price matter? It appears so. It's not exactly what I expected, but Monica did end up picking the most expensive garlic powder as the best. One of the better garlic ranking, this one here, which was more cheap, but this one's also old, came in second. And the one that I said had almost no flavor and is also the cheapest, she chose as third.
Yeah, I felt like this one didn't have as much garlicky flavor. I felt like it was just more like buttery, oily. Yeah. This one had the best garlicky, like, I was like, this one is an authentic, like, I don't know about authentic, but the closest to garlic, like, flavor if you were to have just a general clove of garlic.
Yeah, it tastes like fresh garlic.
Is a significant difference based on, just a general dinner that you're making? Is the price worth the amount of difference? Then probably no.
Probably not.
Like the cost, is the cost worth it? Then probably not.
I truly did expect, I thought the old one was going to lack so much flavor, and I just really thought it was going to be dramatic difference there. The Morton and Bassett or Simply Organic for $2.40, you're going to get a better quality seasoning that is going to make a difference in your recipe. But the Badai for 88 cents, especially being that's the old one, it wasn't that bad, and it wasn't significantly different. But Monica is right. It's like if you just want the absolute best and you're going for like all of those very intricate flavors, then spending the extra money will make a difference. This video did not debunk as much as I thought it would.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
All right.
Boom. That's it. That's garlic powder.
Bye.
Bye.